Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Fulwider Agency talk with Coach Butch Pedersen. Coach, come into tonight's contest, midway point of the season, so to speak, 4-0. You go up to Delhi last week, get a big 38-21 victory over Mac Valley. Final thoughts on that contest up there?
You know, I thought we weren't quite as sharp as we normally are, but you got to give a lot of credit to Maquoketa Valley, too. They're very well coached, and they have some great kids. And we looked at the tapes, and we were probably a little better than we thought we were that night. And this week in practice, we've been right on. Every practice we've had has been great. We've worked extremely hard, and they're very coachable. And I see the passion that maybe we didn't have quite as much of last week. It's here this week.
Was that something that was initiated by the coaches, or do you think some of the players said, hey, guys, we really need to focus on where we need to be to get to our goals?
Well, I know the coaches talked to them, and I also know that they probably said a few things themselves because we've got some great leaders. And I think when you have that going, the coaches and the players pushing each other, I think you're going to have some success.
When you talk about, looking back and say, there were some things we did a little better than we thought. You look over 400 yards of offense, 38 points on the board, and I'm sitting here thinking back, it's like, aside from, Bo's long touchdown run, there wasn't really anything that was quote-unquote spectacular. It was just a very business-like performance out of that offense.
Oh, I totally agree, and we moved the ball, we did a lot of different things, and we've added a few things this week for Bellevue, obviously, and they're a great football team, and I thought our defense, we've added a few things there as well, too. So we're going to have some new things we want to work on and try to see what we can do in this ball game with them.
Well, and like we said, the defense again, you take away, a couple of, missed assignments and really shut down a pretty good Maquoketa Valley team. That intensity is going to have to pick up another 3 or 4 notches here coming up tonight.
Oh, there's no question about it. We're an underdog. We play 7 fresh off kids. They're 5th in the state. We're going to show up. We're going to do the best we possibly can. And, to me, if they do that, win or lose, they're still a winner. We've stressed the 2 words, perfect effort, all year long. If they go out there and then they play with passion, they play as a family, they play hard, they play smart, even if we lose the game or win the game, it doesn't make any difference to me. That's not what perfect effort is. Perfect effort is doing all those things I just mentioned.
Well, and when you look across the way at Bellevue, what kinds of things jump out at you that you're trying to prep for?
Very good speed, a real balanced offense. They can run it, they can throw it, and they're very well coached. He's a great coach, and I have a lot of respect for him. We get along extremely well, and it's going to be a great high school football game. And, if you're not doing anything Friday night, you need to show up because that's going to be a great game.
Well, and it's also homecoming week, so a great time to come back and celebrate. Also a lot of other things going on. It sounds like the guys have been staying focused, though, not letting some of those other extracurriculars get into their heads here.
I want them to have some fun this week, but there's certain things they're not going to do. They decided they weren't going to do a variety of different things because they wanted to be safe and not get hurt, and they've kind of followed through on that pledge, and I'm pleased with them.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game here, Coach. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
That is Coach Butch Pedersen, brought to you by the Fulwider Insurance Agency. Back with more of your pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.